Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I am back to do another Demon Slayer video. But this one's going to be kind of special. Instead of just random bootleg cards, we have some actual officially licensed Demon Slayer cards here. So these sets are both made by Card.fun, who I guess I didn't know, but they are the official license holder for Demon Slayer. They print the official cards. Little Dinosaur and everybody else is printing bootlegs basically. And although we have a lot of those, and we're gonna someday I'll do a video where I show them all in one. Today we're gonna look at the Card Fun one specifically, and there's two sets that I have. So this one, this Tanjiro box here, this green box, is part of their original release. So this is almost 2 years old, maybe even a little older now. But they did three boxes, a light blue, a gray, and this green box. It was a 1, a 2, and a 5 yuan release. This is the 5 yuan box. So it's the same set in all three boxes. It's just you get better odds in the 5 yuan box than you would in the other two. So that's an older set, and this is brand new. So this just got released about a month ago. I've had it here for a couple weeks. Is the only reason I haven't opened it yet, but it is brand new. Also by Card Fun, and Demon Slayer cards. So we're going to be able to compare their oldest and their newest sets, which I thought would be kind of fun. Before we get into opening these boxes, though, I want to go and take a look at the flyers for both so that we can take a look at what we can expect to find in these boxes and sort of see sort of how the flyers even evolved. So let's take a look. Up first here is the newer set. So this is in that black box. This is actually where I bought it from. So I bought mine from this Kaio flagship store here. I think I paid a little bit less than that. I bought it during a sale is all. Uh, but that's about the price you should expect to pay for almost any small box Card Fun release. They're going to be about $25 to $30 these days. So here's the flyer. And we see here a quick overview of the set. You've got the box, different rarities. GSEC is the top rarity with 3 examples. SEC, there's 3 of those. GSP has 7, SSP has 7, CSP has 7, UR has 13, CR has 20, and SSR has 20. So it's not a big set. This is less than 100 total cards, so pretty small set. You're getting 10 packs per box, 30 cards, so 3 cards per pack, basically. And then we have a longer version of the flyer here, kind of explaining the history of the IP of Demon Slayer. This is literally a table of contents telling you which card is on which page of the flyer. That's what those P's mean there. Then we have a little more information about the set, the rarities, 10 packs per box, 100 yuan per box, 10 yuan per pack, sorry. So that's how that breaks down. There'll be 48 boxes in a case if you wanted to get a whole case of this. And there's the 3 GSC cards. There's some GSPs. That's what is that? Not sure. Anyway, they all have pretty good art on them. I think it's new art too for this set, or at least repurposed art, reframed. And so there's our flyer and card counts again. And so that's the newer set. What about the older set? So here's the older set. I bought it at the exact same store. So you can see it's a similar pricing, although like if you buy the 1 yuan version of it, you'll get 36 packs. It's only $16, but you won't get as many rare cards in there. Whereas you'll pay more money for the 5 yuan box with less packs, but better rarities. That's why you want to buy the 5 yuan packs. So that's why I bought this green box and not this light blue box. Even though I have to pay, $5 or $6 more, I have much better chances of getting good cards that way. And so let's look at this flyer. This flyer is not as big. So there was the 1 yuan, the 2 yuan, and the 5 yuan offering. Again, this is an older thing. So this set was published 2 or 3 years ago when the 125 was very common. And so for our rarity levels, you have this SSP level here, SP, UR, KR, which are kind of these weapons, SSR, SR, and R. And so that's what we can expect here. And that's the whole flyer. If we go any further, we're getting into little dinosaur stuff. So that is the flyer for today. Let's get these boxes opened and start taking a look at them then. And we won't be opening both of the entirety of these boxes just because that's a lot of packs to get through. I was thinking of doing maybe, half of each box or something like that. So here is the 5 yuan Tanjiro box. Honestly, looks pretty good, even though it doesn't have the most complex foil effect. There is a subtle foiling to it there, and I'll show you the information side of the box here. Perfect. And then there would be 20 packs in this, so if we're going to do half, that would be 10. There's our half. And I will save the rest for later. Something. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do with those, but something. I mean, I want to do a comparison. I want to basically get all the Demon Slayer cards that I have, including all bootlegs out, right? And show you what each manufacturer is doing with Demon Slayer. And we can compare sort of bootlegs and officially licensed and sort of see what all those differences are like. So here's the black box. Honestly, I think it's a cooler looking box, although again, just kind of a simple, very simple printing on there, not a lot of complexity. There's the back of it. Nice little hologram. Cool stuff. And with this too, we will, this is a Card.fun release, so we'll open half of this as well. So there's 5 for us there. And I'm going to take one extra pack because if you remember, we're running the giveaway right now. So it depends on when you watch this video, of course. If you watch it long in the future, the giveaway is over. But when I was recording this video, we were in the middle of our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And the big prize for that is 1 pack of everything that's in the archives. So your grand prize is over now 166 packs because we're going to put these 2 packs in the giveaway box. So it started with 162. We added Vampirella. We added Saturday Night Live. Now we're adding 2 more Demon Slayer packs. So it's at 166 packs in that box right now. Over 6 pounds of trading cards, all different franchises. So there's no duplicate packs in that entire box. Everything in there is sort of unique. Why don't we open the older packs first? It's a pretty interesting thing, and I think, like, a rare chance to own such a huge collection of cards. It would be insane to try and put that collection together, right? You'd be doing basically what I did here in the archives. Again, let me tell you, it's not easy or cheap. And in fact, impossible, because a lot of those sets are now fully sold out. So they're nice looking cards. I would say these are Card.fun cards, but they have interesting printing on them. It's a very reflective printing job. Sorry, I'm trying to come up with a word to use to talk about that. But that's a rare from it. There's an SSR. Now, a problem with this is these cards are getting a lot of drag marks on them. And I don't know if maybe there's a protective film. I doubt it. Maybe. If not, these are very, yeah, I don't think that there is a protective film on those. So I think you're just looking at pretty beat up cards here. Ooh, creepy image. I gotta admit though, the chrome-like printing quality on those does make it look pretty cool. So that's a rare, that's an SR. Here's another rare. another rare. That SSR there is definitely the hit of these packs. So in these older packs, you get 5 cards per pack. And the hits we're looking for are like SPs and SSPs. There's another SSR. It's a good looking card. It just you get, like I said, you get a little bit of that damage on it just because of the printing. I love that card actually. I actually really like that. That's very cute. 2 more here. Demon Slayer. I don't know why, but it's not as popular as something like One Piece or even Dragon Ball. But it must be the 3rd most popular because there's a lot of Demon Slayer products on the market, quite a lot, even though, there aren't like hundreds of boxes. There's at least 5 or 6 manufacturers making these. But then with One Piece, you have, you know, whatever, 50 manufacturers making them, right? It's just complete insanity, essentially. Got a nice sword there. And I guess we haven't actually pulled a dupe yet, which is kind of nice. But I assume we're going to soon because this is not a big set and you're getting like 5 cards per pack, so 1 UR is kind of nice, although I was hoping with the 5 yuan packs that we'd get more of the higher tier cards, but we might just have to settle with what we can get here. There's another UR. Interesting treatment, but it's really just like a cubic foil, so it's not like these cards are old, so the tech on them is not as fancy as what Card.fun would be doing even today with their sets. Still, they did, I think, a good job presenting the artwork with the type of printing that they're using on these. At least that would be my general take here. Okay, we got something here. We got oh, it's a reward card. So basically, if you are in China, you can scan that code and get a reward from the Card.fun program, but you have to be able to register for it, and I can't register for it because I'm not in China. Here's a KR. That's one of those weapon cards. That's actually very cool. It has a different texture to it than the rest of the cards do, this one. And kind of has I think, a really cool look to it. A lot of layered effects going on there. Very cool, very cool. There's a rare, and that rare we already had. What fun cards though here. Demon Slayer. Card.fun. Yeah, I had no idea that they made, actual licensed Demon Slayer cards. That's kind of a insane thing to think about. There's another one. I mean, if you can use those codes, go ahead. You can just, scan it from the video here. But you need to have a Chinese ID. I don't have one of those. It's another one of these neat QR KR sword cards. It's very cool. These, I think, are some of the better looking cards in the set. Even though they're just like all they're doing is showing you a picture of someone's weapon, they look great. I think they have a very good design language to them. Another one. Wow, we are loaded with reward cards today. And another one. Wow, we got 3 of these KRs in half that box. That's great. That's a dupe. Oh, and that's a dupe as well. Sorry, they're both dupes. 2 more packs of this, and then we'll move into the newer set. And this is still available. Like I showed you on that flyer, that's where I bought it from. You can still definitely get a box of this. Wow, we've got a lot of these Card.fun reward cards today. It's another SSR. And another sword. Wow, we got 4 different sword cards. That's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I'm very happy with that. These are both dupes then, right? Yeah. And last pack here from the sort of base cards, the older set. No, not base, they're old. It's older, the older set. Let's pack of the older set, and then we'll get into the newer ones. I wonder what will have changed. Like, I bet the tech will have changed. I bet the stock will have definitely changed, because this printing stock is strange. They'll still have these, but probably not as many. Here's another SSR and another sword. Another one we didn't have yet, so we've got 5 different swords. Super cool, huh? Ooh, I think these are both dupes, but I do like them. Both dupes. Okay, so that is the older set. Let me maybe get some of these out of the way so we can do a little bit of a comparison. We'll keep that one. Not those. So we'll keep that up in the corner. That right there. These are kind of my example cards, if you will. And then maybe we'll get a couple swords down here. Yeah, okay, so that is sort of what the original set was like, the very first Card.fun Demon Slayer product. That's what it looked like. Now we're moving on to the newer product. I can already feel that the cards are like a totally different stock. It's a much thicker card stock in here. I mean, at least I think so. Yeah, definitely. And you're getting only 3 cards per pack now. Ironically, like the exact same card back. It's just basically the Demon Slayer logo on Card.fun. That is fancy though, GSP. So that's a GSP. Which, if you remember from the odds, are the odds on the back? No, the odds are only on the back of the box. Look at that. There. From the odds, this GSP is only going to be in 4 of the packs. 6 of the 10 packs max out at UR, so this was one of the high packs. And GSP is a pretty good pull because only SEC and GSCC are higher, so I would say that's actually an exceptionally good pull. It's such a beautiful card too, like really just a strikingly nice looking card. I mean, if they didn't have great tech on these, they have excellent tech on this. You've got multiple different refraction techniques being used. This pants has one, but also in the background, there's different refraction techniques. Then you've got this stamped gold outlining and these letters everywhere. And it's just all adding up to really just a very pretty effect on the card. And then a CR here. And an SSR here. Sleeves. Sorry, these newer cards are in much higher quality, so I want to keep them sleeved if possible. And I think we can. There's only 3. So it's very different, like a completely different cardstock, different printing techniques, uh, different, clearly a different design work, but still a nice set, I would think. Here's a UR. Quite a bit of curve to that, unfortunately. You can see the curve on it here, but still a nice looking card. Beautiful framing, actually. And I love the colors. The color choices are just great on these. What is this? A prize card, of course. It's a thing. They make, even if they're doing like thick card, they're still gonna do these. So you've got to get used to that. And unfortunately, being outside China, we just can't use those. So I don't know, like you'll have to tell me in the comments which of these two sets you like more. Personally, this newer set has, I think, a stronger design language to it, like much better design work than the older set did. But at the same time, that older set has some interesting treatments on it. So here is a CSP. Not sure exactly how high of a tier that is, but it feels very nice. And again, just has a psychotic amount of treatments on it. Let's take a look at the box. So CSP would be below GSP. So GSP is still my higher pull. And then for here we have a CR and SSR again. I think whatever technique they're using to print these, they've done a great job of capturing the image. Like it has this matte look to it that makes it, stand out really just perfectly, I would say. I mean, it's hard to understand, but like you can't, it really looks like a perfect printed image. It doesn't look like blurry at all. There's no color separation. Like they really did a great job. I kind of want to think maybe it's like sublimated into this thick paper and that's why it looks so good. But man, yeah, I don't know if it's coming through on camera or not, but if you have these in person, they look very nice as a trading card and just trading card tech. It's really good on these. Here's a UR again. Nice looking UR there. And then we've got 2 SSRs. Card.fun. I mean, they're a great printer. They make some excellent cards. So it shouldn't surprise us at all that we're getting such beautiful pulls here from their Demon Slayer set. I mean, I wish, like, could you imagine if Card.fun ended up with Marvel or Star Wars or one of those big licenses like that? They could do, well, I guess they had Star Wars, sorry, but they could do some amazing work with Marvel, like they did with Star Wars. That's awesome. It's CSP. But what I'm noticing is I think it's the exact same image. Let me show you what I mean. Like, I think these two images are the same, just presented in two different ways. Like, isn't it literally exactly the same image? Even the fire here and up here is the same, right? It's not a problem. It's just, I'm noticing. Here's a CR. And an SSR. And that's Card.fun's Demon Slayer. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed filming it. What a fun set of cards to open. And added, two more packs to the giveaway pile. That's amazing as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And yeah, I'll say goodbye. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.